Welcome to A&E. For most people, this is where you'll present to the A&E department if you walk in, and you'll register at reception and then have a seat in our lovely waiting room. One of the difficulties we have is that you might sit here for some time waiting to be seen by a doctor or nurse, but this is only part of the A&E department. This is our majors department, where if you've come in by ambulance with a serious illness or a serious injury, then you'd be assessed in one of our 15 cubicles here, where we can do most of the tests that we'd need to do there and then. This is our minor injuries unit, where if you've been sitting in the waiting room waiting to come through, you'll be seen by nurses and doctors who are trained to manage lacerations and abrasions and simple fractures. This is our resus area, where we have 5 beds. They consist of normal resuscitation equipment. For most conditions, we have a cardiac bed where we will take people with chest pain who we may need to do further procedures on. And we have a paediatric bed on this side, where obviously children under the age of 16, we have specialist kit to manage them here. If you're an adult, then we can see you here, but if you're a child under 16, then you'd be seen in the Pediatric A&E department. So in the paediatric department, we will see all children under the age of 16, and we can monitor them if they're unwell in our 4 monitored bays, where we can keep a close eye on their normal physiology, and if they need treatment there and then we can provide it for them there. And obviously a nice playroom with a big television. These are our advice leaflets. Quite often the patient's in pain or is recovering from an injury, and they don't take in all the information that we give them. And what we found is that by giving them written instructions to read at a later date, it reinforces the message that we're trying to get through to them. Here we are, back where we started at reception. You can now see why sometimes you have to wait for quite a long time to be seen.